Hello and welcome back to Cottrell's Hunting and Trapping Outdoors. I'm up here today. I'm setting traps. I will turn you around here and show you what I got in so far. Sorry I haven't set you up on the tripod and showed you how I set a trap, but I've just sort of had a lot going on today and got up this morning. My wife's car was acting up, so I had to go do that, and I just got up here about 1:30 this afternoon. So I've got 3 sets in the ground. So y'all come along and I'll put this out here for y'all sometime, but I'll turn you around here and show you what I've got right here. Okay, I got a road coming up out of that hollow right over there, and this is the neighbor's property. It's right down there on the other side of that gate, and it runs up to, this road runs up and joins up on the ridge there out from our hunting camp. But I put a set in right here, a dirt hole set, and that has some of my bait in it and some of my lure that I made up. It has otter in it, otter glands in it, and then I put some red fox gland lure on this one. But it sets right off this road, and I've got a road going out around there, and it joins up where I've got 2 other sets out there going down the ridge where I get a lot of my trail cam pictures. But I'm going down here in the hollow where my dad and I seen them 3 during deer season. I'm going to set some traps up around that road, and I'm going to try to at least have 5 sets in here before I go home tonight. And I doubt I will get that stake out of the ground right here, but if I catch, I will set a trap here again next year. So y'all stick with me and we'll go down here, and maybe I'll set you up and let you see how I set a trap. Well, I'm up here in our hunting camp, and this is a cabin on the hill. Somebody had asked in a previous video if I would show a little bit of the inside or when we're up here. So I had to come in here, and when you got buildings like this, you know what happens. We got mice in here, so I brought my mouse traps up, and I set 12 of them out in here. So, but this is inside of the cabin, and this is what it looks like in here. We've got this is, I guess, a living room and a dining room right here. We've got a little hot plate right there, or a stove, and then here's our wood burner, and my dad and my uncle built this out of this casing, and they built that wood stove. This camp has been up here since 1986, and then we got the loft up over top here. I'll take you up there and let you see that, because I had to set some mouse traps up here too. But we got a little place to walk in, and then this is where you can sleep up here. But this is our little hunting camp, and it just sets up here on top of the hill. But I wanted to show you all that, so here it is. But anyhow, I'll show you the outside of it here, and this is it. But I know this is a trapping video, but this is our hunting camp up here on the hill too. So I wanted you all to see that, and whoever asked there before, there you've seen the inside of it. So I was out that way setting traps. I'm going down here to Armada and try to get at least 2 more sets in here. So I'll catch back up with you. Well, I'm out here today. I'm gonna go out here and check my traps. I've got my gun and I'm walking right out here. I'll turn you around and show you where I'm going here to check my traps, but it's kind of a dreary day today. It rained overnight and it's warmed up a little bit, so we'll see what happens here. But this is Christmas Eve. I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I hope you enjoy the holidays and that everything goes well for you and that you get to spend quality time with your families and your friends and don't take it for granted. I will turn you around here and show you what I'm going through here. But I'm going right out through here. I've got a trap set right up in through there, and it will go out on that there open place, and that open place runs right out around there. So this is what I usually walk when I go to check my traps, and I only drive when I am going in to set traps. But you can see how growed up this is down in here, and this is why I set off of this. Stuff likes to come in here and hunt, and then you got stuff coming up out of the hollow right here. And that's that hollow that, if you watch my muzzle loading video, I come up out of that hollow right out there. So we'll get out here and check these, and then I got to go up to the farm and I'm going to check them and set a few more up there. But right here's that hay set. And like I said the other day, the coyote had come in. He was right in there fooling around, but I got my trap set right in the center right there, and then there's a little hole back in there. But I put that in there just to try to keep my traps from freezing up, but it's set right on this corner right here. And this goes out through this growed up field, and I have gotten pictures of coyotes coming out through here, and then I just come in from this way back out here. So and then you got a road going up and hitting the main road, and then this goes back in this hollow here. But it's where I got these traps set at. I'll leave these set in here. I know in time they will connect. Something's got to come through here, but I think I'm gonna move a trail camera down in here and maybe put on that tree right out there and see if we get any pictures of stuff coming through here. But I think I will do that. I might do that later today. Well, I didn't have nothing in that trap. Nothing in that one. But we go right over here. I connected on a big old woods mouse. And right back in there, I got another one. So I've got two so far. Let's check the rest of them. I can't really see that one back in there. And I don't know about this one. It's hard to see. I don't think I caught anything in that one. Well, I had a pretty good run on mice in the cabin last night. I caught 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I've got a trap missing, so I don't know what Carrie did off. But we got some pretty big mice here. I call them woods mice, so but now if I can go down here in the meadow and have a big old coyote down here, that will be fine. But caught these on Christmas Eve. These are my Christmas Eve mice, but there's something in there that chewed this one up, so I don't know what that was. I'll set these back and check them again tomorrow That many mice in there, they've got to be cleaned out. That's just not really good. So, but I never thought I'd catch that many mice. That's the most mice I ever caught at one time. So we'll get these set back, and maybe I can start having some success with the coyotes and bobcats like this. Well, I put my mice in my jar there, but that's a pretty good haul, 9 at one time, and then something carried one of my traps away up there, so I had 2 big rat traps up here, and I went ahead and set them in there. So we'll see what we can do, but I'll keep taking the mice. I got as much enjoyment out of catching them as I did if I catch a coyote. So I'll thin these down a little bit up here, and that will make me some bait. Okay, I got my phone sitting here on the ground beside of me, and right here's my bait hole. I'm gonna get me some sheep's wool. I didn't bring my tripod today. But I got me some sheep's wool, and I got my bait right here that I made up. I'm gonna put some of that bait on this here sheep's wool and make like a taco for the critters. Dropped a little bit right there. Got that all wadded up in that wool right there. I'll put that right down that hole right there. Okay, this is a mouse, one of the mice I just caught up at the cabin. I'm putting that down in there. Put that in there. I got me a little bit of coyote gland lure right here that I got off of Kevin Klein out in Ohio. Put just a very little of that right here. Going to drop that down in there. That's how I bait my sets up. I got my pan right here, and then I got my mouse and my bait and that coyote gland lure. And now here in West Virginia, we have to take a clump of grass and put in that hole because you don't want the animals from there to they can't be able to see this. So we got to plug our bait holes up. And what I do, I just take a clump of grass, stick that down in there like that, and right there it is. I'll turn you around here and let you see this set. I'm sorry I didn't get to put it in from start to finish, but I don't have my tripod. So right there you can see the set, and I'm right off the corner of this field right here. I had 2 sets right there, but I decided not to put that in there. But I'm right off the corner of this field. It comes out that way, and then they can go right around here and up that way, and I've got 2 sets right up in there. So I'm going to go on out in the hollow here, put a couple more in, and this gives me 7 sets up here now. Well, I'm out here tonight. This is Christmas Day, and I went and checked my traps this morning. I didn't take you all along with me because I didn't have anything, so I come back here this evening and put a trail camera up. So that's about all that I've done today, and went and eat dinner with the in-laws, and then I come back home and come up here to do this. But I hope you all had a great Christmas, and I hope you all had enjoyable time spending time with your family and your friends. And I just wanted to get on here and tell y'all Merry Christmas. And thank you all for the support. I will take you out tomorrow when I go to check traps, and then I'll probably end this video and start a new video because it's getting kind of long. So I will see you tomorrow. We're up here checking traps today, and I got them all up here with us. So another guest appearance for my brother, and then I got my son, my oldest son, and then we got Pap out there. So we've got everybody here. But we're up here, we got to get this thing down somehow. Well, I'm going to end this video here. I will get it edited and out to you. But I'm up here setting some traps this evening on a different piece of property, and we'll see how this goes. But I'm going to end this video here, and I will get it edited and get it out there to you. Sorry there wasn't no catches on this, but it's been kind of hard here at trapping this year. So maybe we'll get some more, and maybe I'll have some catches on my next video. I will see y'all on the next one, and may the good Lord bless you all.